Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? Guys, I need to be honest with you. There are things I haven't been telling you guys, and I'm not sure how much longer I can keep it a secret. So I think it's best if you hear from me before anyone else. I'm a LARPer. I didn't know what to say in that part, but I just started freestyling. But anyways, all right, so there's been some drama lately on my channel, and I feel like a lot of people got a bad first impression of me, so I'm doing a Q&A. But y'all didn't see that one coming. A couple days ago, I said you guys can ask me any question and I'm gonna answer it. And oh boy, I did not expect over 1,000 comments. So grab your popcorn, hit the subscribe button, and let's begin with the first question. Are you gay? No. Do you live in America and do you have a Lambo? Yes, I do live in America. I actually live in an area called the DMV, and the DMV stands for DC, Maryland, Virginia. Now, when I say DMV, a lot of people think I'm talking about the Department of Motor Vehicles, which is the office where you get your driver's license from. And if I have to show you guys, this right here is the map of the United States. And if you go all the way to the right and zoom in, you'll see this little area right here where you can see Washington, DC, the capital of the United States. And basically, I marked it out, but this area right here is what we call the DMV. There's a little bit of Maryland, a little bit of Virginia, and all of Washington, DC. So that's why it's called the DMV. And fun fact, there was multiple times where I was late to school because the president of the United States was driving on the same street that I was, and the Secret Service would block off the road for like 1 mile so that nobody could get near the car, and we'd just be sitting in traffic waiting for the president to drive by so that I could get to school. And I ain't gonna lie, my teachers definitely didn't like that because I'd say that all the time and they were like, no way. But I'm like, bro, it's true. And for the second question, do I have a Lambo? Not yet. But it's funny that you asked for a Lambo specifically because the Lamborghini Urus is actually one of my dream cars that I want to get before I die. A big old red Lamborghini like this is my dream car. Second would be a red Porsche GT3 RS. And if you guys can't tell already, yes, all of my cars are gonna have to be red. Cash Papa asks, where are you from? What's your real name? Are you unbanned from Jujutsu Shenanigans? So you guys already know I'm from the DMV area, but I'm actually not from there. I'm actually not even from America. I'm from a small little country called Ethiopia. Now on the map, Ethiopia is actually on the thumb of Africa. So like this area right here, this whole area is called Ethiopia. And I was actually born in the capital. If you zoom in over here, called Addis Ababa. That's where I was born. And my mom is from the same area, but my dad is actually from a country called Eritrea, which is like a neighboring country, but basically the same area. And I actually had a pretty lonely childhood, not because I had no friends, but because my family just kept on moving. From the age of 0 to 3, we lived in Ethiopia. And then one day my parents were like, we don't like it here, so we're moving. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then from Ethiopia, we went all the way up to Italy. So then I had to say goodbye to all of my Ethiopian homies. I was like, man, I'm gonna see y'all one day. And that day hasn't come yet. But then in Italy, I found a whole new group of friends and I really liked it there. I liked all my teachers. The food there was great. And I even spoke Italian as my first ever language. And I really loved Italy. And at the time, I thought I was gonna grow up and just live in Italy for the rest of my life. But then that dream stopped. Because after 4 years of moving to Italy, my parents were like, you know what? We don't like it here anymore. So we're gonna leave. And I was like, what? I just made new friends. I just got my life settled. And then they were like, nope, we're leaving to America. And I was like, oh, brother. And mind you, this time I didn't even know America existed because like I was like 7 years old. So like I barely knew like what anything was, but I never heard of America at the time. So then after a year, we finally came to America. And that's where I've been living at ever since. So yeah, by the time I was 12, I already lived in 3 different continents. To some people that might be a flex, but for me, it was pretty depressing. I ain't gonna lie. But it's all right because now I met some new people, made some new friends, and have a pretty nice life in America. But I hope that one day I can go back and meet my friends from my childhood. And for the second question, Cash asked, what is my name? And my name is Anu, A-N-U. It's 3 letters, pretty simple. Backwards is una, which means one in Spanish. So that's the easy way to remember. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea where my mom got that name from because it's not even like an Ethiopian name. You know what I mean? Like that name is so random. Like, where did you get this name from? I asked my mom, she told me that my aunt actually gave me that name. And I ain't gonna lie, now I got some beef with my aunt because in middle school, I got picked on so many times because my name was Anu. People made jokes like, I got a new pair of shoes. Yo, is that a new trash can? Yo, this is a new store. Oh, look at me, I got a new haircut. Now looking back, some of the jokes were kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. But at the time, bro, I just wanted to change my name so bad, I just didn't like it at all. And this might blow your mind, but this is not even the first time I told you guys my name. Because in a video from like 5 years ago, I actually mentioned my name at the very end of the video and said this. All right, I'm gonna be serious, All right, so my name is Anu.
Oh, okay. So my name is Anu. A and U. Before any of y'all try and make any funny jokes, I'm gonna write down all the jokes possible, so none of you guys try to be clever. Respect my name, man. I know some of you guys watching this, man. Y'all gonna try to be slick and try to make some funny jokes like, oh, I bought a new bike. No, that's not it.
Bro, it's funny because 5 years later, I make the same voice whenever somebody makes a joke about my name, bro. It's like that. Is that a new phone? Like, yeah. So 5 years ago, I did mention my name, but I don't think most of y'all even knew about this video because it's from like 5 years ago, and also this video only got 25,000 views. But hey, since we grew by a lot since that time, I feel like it makes sense to reintroduce my name to the channel. So yeah, my name is Anu. And the third question was, are you still banned in JJS? Well, my friend, let me tell you, I am definitely not. Rakalum asked, can you do a setup review? So you're curious about the setup, Rakalum. Well, it's kind of hard for me to show you guys my setup through Roblox, so let me just go ahead and break the fourth wall real quick.
All right, here we go. Y'all want to see the IRL setup? I got y'all. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't really have a backup camera yet, so I'm gonna just be using my phone. Hopefully that's good. But right here we can see the setup. We got two monitors, my game monitor and then my side monitor. Right now I have my OBS on one side and the other side my Discord. I don't know why that face is over there, but we got the KG Squad Discord right here. Make sure to join it, link down below in the description. All right, anyways, over here we got my two lights, the Elgato key lights to light up the room because there is no lights in this room right here. And then obviously I have my camera, which I'm not using yet, but soon I might be using this. You know, it got some dust on it. It got some dust on it, you feel me? Oh, almost on my reflection. Anyways, over here on the side, we got my two waters because you gotta stay hydrated. Don't forget to always be hydrated, always drink water. Got my tissues because I do be sniffing a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I got my wallet, my AirPods. That's holy water in the back from my mom that she gave me. I got a pretty simple desk. My desk is not too crazy because I did just move over here. So this is a new apartment and I don't have most of my stuff set up, but I got this desk from my old apartment. I got my keyboard, which it lights up when you press it, so that's pretty cool. And then I have my mic. This is an Elgato Wave 3 mic. So it's a pretty cheap mic. It's like $100. So, I mean, it's not too cheap, but compared to other mics out there, it's not too expensive and it does a really good job. So that's what I'm using right now. This is also my mobile mic. So if I ever like leave town and I gotta record a video, I'm gonna take this mic with me and I'm gonna record. This is my mouse right here. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know where I got it from. I just searched up on Amazon, like the best controllers, and that's what I found. And yeah, over here we got, oh, hold on, don't look back there. I ain't got, my cord management is not the best, so don't look back there. But over here we have my fan to make sure it doesn't get too hot. I ain't gonna lie, I did buy these blinds to black out the room, but like a goofy goober, I forgot to measure it. So now they're kind of too short and it's nighttime right now, but if it's daytime, you guys can see a lot of light comes from the bottom, so that's not good. Also, I got the little hotel chair right there. If somebody wants to watch me record for some reason. Oh yeah, my chair, that's a little ergonomic chair. But me and Slumpy just finished putting all these panels on the screen. So it's a real nice I like how it came out. Soon I'm gonna have my light set up and then I'm gonna have my backdrop and everything. These right here were my old noise canceling panels. I had like the cheap little foam panels, which they did the job right. I just don't like how they look visually. So I was like, I don't want them. Anyways, this is my new gaming chair. It's all right. I mean, it gets the job done, but it's not too crazy. It's pretty old though, so I might have to get a new one. Like you guys can see some stuff like tearing off and stuff. So, but I ain't gonna lie though, it's still in good condition. I like it. And then this right here, first that's my Charizard, but this right here is my first ever gaming chair. I got this from like 6 years ago. Like this is so old, it's breaking apart. Oh no, this is actually breaking apart. So yeah, this is my first ever gaming chair. It's like an artifact at this point. I'm like, yo, I cannot throw this away. I gotta keep it somewhere. So this is the chair that I started my YouTube channel on. My Captain America chair. You see Marvel? Oh, that's the pillow right there. Then Captain America. Then the C's all messed up. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This one, me and my dad set it up. And this chair was so comfortable, so nice. I ain't gonna lie, look at this, look at this. Y'all would never believe it. Y'all think just a chair? Nah, it's not just a chair. Hold on. Bro, hold on. Damn. It won't, it barely trying to get out. It barely get out. There we go. It also has a leg rest. Stop playing with me. You feel me? So I like it. And then, obviously, this is my Charizard. So ignore his wings. He got hit by a plane while I was flying over here. But my boy Charizard, I actually got him from Japan. I went to Japan one time with all my homies, like all the shy guys and like a couple more friends. And then I actually got him from a claw machine. But what's crazy is I got him only after I saw another dude fail like 10 times in a row trying to get him. And then I went for my first attempt. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get it, but I want to try. First attempt, I got it. And I felt bad for the dude because he was watching me get it, and I was like celebrating. I just know he was mad that he spent $10 trying to get it, and I got it on my first attempt. So yeah. Anyways, this is the rest of the studio. This right here is my closet room where I have like most of my like equipment and like size stuff, I guess, like my basketballs, my gym belt, and then some extra like technology equipment. And then I have my Broly that I also won from my claw machine in Tokyo. So that was pretty cool. And then, oh wait, hold on, I gotta show y'all this. Hold on. This was a gift by a special somebody, but your boy, he got it. If y'all know what this is, comment down below. But if y'all know, y'all know. This is the katana, Tanjiro's blade. And it got the Rengoku like hand protector thingy. But also, don't forget, it's not for show. If somebody want to pull up on me, I got you. What's up? What's up? If somebody want to pull up on me, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. This is a real blade. Oh, snap. He actually cut it. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me chill out before I break my room. But this is my current setup. I'm going to be changing out a lot of things, though. So this is not the final setup that y'all going to see. But soon enough, y'all going to see it. You know, I'm not going to say too much. About it. Also, don't forget, the table, it rises. Oh yeah, I forgot. For all my PC nerds, this is my PC. Oh, okay, yeah. Please try to ignore the cord. I just moved here, so I'm not fully managed yet. But this is my PC. It is a mini PC. I don't know the specs yet, but I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna have the specs on the screen like somewhere around here. But it's a pretty good PC. I mean, it survived a couple videos, so it didn't crash. So yeah, also it does have like a nice little glow. But I am gonna be getting a new PC, and this is gonna be my backup PC, or I'm gonna get this one to Slumpy. So yeah. Oh, I mean, I might even give it away. I don't know yet, but yeah, this is the PC, and that's basically it. Anyways, let's go back to Roblox.
Man, I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation of my setup, and comment down below what you guys will rate out of 10. I know right now my setup is pretty boneless, but don't worry. Once I get the light set up and everything, and I get fully moved in, it's gonna be looking real nice. But yeah, that's my current setup right now. Donut Clips asked, are you gay? Do you like men? Is your favorite color red? Well, we already answered the first question. The answer was no. Second question, I'm guessing is the same way as the first question, so I'm gonna say no. I don't like men, I like women. And for the third question, yes. My favorite color is definitely red, and that's why I have red on my avatar and red on my shades. And also on my cars, I want them to be red for that same exact reason. And I ain't gonna lie though. The only reason why red is my favorite color is because before anime, I used to be a big Power Rangers fan. And my favorite Ranger was always the Red Ranger because he was the leader, obviously. So like, ever since then, I made red my favorite color. Oh, no way. They got a Red Ranger moveset. Oh, sick. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, the Red Ranger is so swag. Look at him. My boy got swag on. Hey, the backflip. Oh my goodness, it's so tough. Hyrox asked, what is your favorite song? I ain't gonna lie, that's a pretty tough question, but my favorite artist is definitely Michael Jackson. So I say my favorite song would have to also be Remember the Time by Michael Jackson. That's a classic. It's a classic song. Red Flame Dragon asked, which team do you support in FIFA World Cup 2026? I ain't gonna lie, if Ethiopia could even qualify, I would definitely root for Ethiopia, but we can't even qualify for the World Cup because we're just so bad. But right now, my favorite player is probably Lamine Yamal, so I'm definitely rooting for Spain, but also I do like England's team as well because Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham, I ain't got them boys nice. So right now I got both England and Spain, but I think I like Spain just a little bit more than England. Bowwinder asked, why did you start making YouTube videos and how much money do you earn per year? Sheesh, my boy really trying to get down to the gritty. All right, I'm answering the first question. Why did I start YouTube? Well, if I'm being honest, YouTube wasn't my first goal. My original goal was actually to play in the NBA and become a professional basketball player. That was my original goal in high school and like middle school. I just love playing basketball. I mean, I am pretty tall. I'm like 6'3" right now. So I was like, man, I want to be an NBA player like LeBron James or like Steph Curry. And then in high school, my body kind of gave up on me quite a bit. Every single year when it was time to make the team, I got injured. First year in high school, I got like a back injury. Second year in high school, my shoulder got injured. And then I was a senior in high school and I was like, man, do I still want to do this or do I want to just call it quits? And I ain't gonna lie though, it was a very sad time because that's like me giving up on my dreams. So I was like, man, I don't know if basketball's for me. Sometimes it's not for you and that's fine. I was like, what am I meant to do? So then I just kept on trying different things. I started making my own beats. I was trying to be a DJ. I learned how to play the piano on my phone, like on GarageBand. I learned how to play some Mozart songs. And then one day I was watching a YouTube video by Corey Kenshin. And then I was like, man, Corey's so funny, bro. What if I also try to do the same thing that Corey does? And then I was like, man, let me give it a try. So that's when KDG started. So then I made my YouTube account, and then after that I started trying to copy my favorite creators like Corey Kenshin, Dashi, Soluminati, Caleb City, DDG, RDC World, shoot, even Logan Paul, and just a bunch of different creators. But then after a while I realized, yeah, I am not as good as them. But if I keep on trying, I could be better. And the only reason why I even did Roblox was because number one, I didn't have money to buy any other games, and number two, ever since like 2012 I've been playing Roblox. So then I was like, man, if I'm already playing Roblox, why not just record it? And so I did. And I ain't gonna lie, at the time I still wanted to be a basketball player, which is why if you sort by the oldest, my first ever video was actually a Roblox basketball video, because I just love basketball so much, and I thought maybe if I start Roblox basketball, I can go on and move on to 2K, which is like a basketball game where like there's a bunch of creators playing this game. Like 2K26 was like the #1 basketball game in the world. And I was like, man, if I start with Roblox, maybe it could grow a fan base and then eventually become a 2K YouTuber. But obviously that didn't happen. Instead, I found another game that I fell in love with, which is Battlegrounds games, and also just Roblox in general. There's a bunch of different eras. So yeah, I just generally loved Roblox anime. I was like, man, let me go try that. All I knew is that I didn't want to become a desk worker. So basically like somebody's working at an office job or like at a 9 to 5 where like the entire life they're clocking in and they just like working at a desk and then they're going home, which is pretty ironic because right now that's exactly what I'm doing. All that I do every day is work at my desk right now, but the difference is this is my desk that I wanted to work on versus working at a desk that I didn't want to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense, but I feel like it makes sense. And luckily for me, YouTube actually worked out, but I feel like it only worked out because I didn't give up. And now the second question is, how much money do I earn per year? What the heck? Are you the IRS? I feel like the IRS might be watching right now. I ain't gonna lie. But if I'm being honest, I am making a nice amount to the point where I don't think I have to work anymore. Now, obviously, I cannot just dox my exact amount yet. But if I had to give an exact range, I would say it's between 100,000 and 500,000. So I'm not a multi-millionaire yet, but I'm definitely not struggling anymore. So that's great. Because I ain't gonna lie, my family, we did not come from a rich background. Even though we moved around a lot, it wasn't because like we had a lot of money. We just saved up a little bit. And then as soon as we could afford enough plane tickets for all of us, we just moved. But yeah, lucky for me, YouTube worked out, and I ain't gonna lie, I gotta thank you guys for all of that, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be here and my family would not be where they are right now. So hey, major thank you and shout out to you guys, because without you guys, I am quite literally nothing. MTS Shike said, love from the UAE. Hey, shout out to the UAE. What is your dream job? Will you ever get a girlfriend, or do you already have one? And 3, what do you do in your free time? I ain't gonna lie, my dream job, I'm already doing it. That is being a YouTuber. And regarding do I have a girlfriend? The answer, my boy, is yes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, boy, there actually is a Miss KDG. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna say her name or any information about her, but soon she might be in a video. So, hey, if y'all want to see her in a video, let me know and I'll do a video with her. But yeah, there is indeed a Miss KDG out there. So yeah, I do have a girlfriend. And for the third question on what do I do on my free time, a lot of it's composed of spending time with family, hitting the gym. I ain't gonna lie, I hit the gym pretty often. I like hitting the gym. And then number 3, probably just gaming off camera, like with my friends, whether it's playing Rocket League or playing other Roblox games. And then obviously I spend time with my girlfriend, but I feel like I count that with my family too. Oh, and also I spend a lot of time learning YouTube, because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like no matter the size, you can always learn more about YouTube. So I spend a lot of time just researching videos, learning about like different editing styles and different things to do in videos and stuff like that. Now, I feel like that also takes up a bunch of my time off camera. So it's mainly just gym, family, and YouTube, and then a little bit of gaming. Resfire asked, what is your motive when you feel too bored or something to keep you posting? Subscribed and in the Discord server. Hey, shout out to Resfire. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like every single YouTuber goes through this, where after a while they get bored of the content they're making, or they just get through like burnout, which I ain't gonna lie, I did get burnt out quite a few times before. But I feel like what keeps me going is that knowing that I have like people who are looking out for my videos, who actually tell me that my videos actually make a positive impact on their life, whether it's like, yo, your videos are so amazing, or your videos are hilarious, I love watching them, or even I hate your videos and I want to comment on them every single time. Whatever the reason is, I just like the idea of people actually coming to my videos and actually like enjoying what I'm making. And then number 2 is the fact that I actually have like a YouTube team. Like I have a bunch of editors, thumbnail makers, and like managers and whatever. Well, I only have like 1 manager, but basically I have a full team, and if I don't upload, they don't get paid, which is kind of bad. And I feel like that's good for me, because like it keeps me motivated, and obviously I want everybody on my team to be good, so I'm gonna just keep on posting and obviously trying to make more bangers. Now if the channel's not doing too hot, I gotta figure out why it's not doing too hot and work on it. But yeah, I feel like those are my two main motivators. And obviously my family is very supportive. They love what I'm doing. My brother watches my videos. Well, not always, but he sometimes watches my videos, and I feel like that's pretty cool. And end of the day, even if my videos stop getting views, I hope that one day when I'm like 45 or like when I'm 50, my children or like my grandchildren can go back and like look at my videos and be like, yo, that was you when you were younger. And I was like, yeah, your father, yeah, he was a YouTuber. And I feel like that's pretty cool. So yeah, that keeps me motivated quite a bit. And also, I just don't get bored of Roblox. Like, I just like the games I'm making, and I actually enjoy the videos. But sometimes I do want to spice up a little bit, so I might throw in a different game here and there. Whether you guys like it or not, I hope you guys always like it. So I try to make every single video entertaining, even if the game you may or may not be interested on it. So yeah. Anime Art said, please put me in a video raw. Gumbob fan said, do you like cheese pizzas? You know, Gumbob, I actually really do. I do like cheese pizzas. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really eat pork, so I don't like pepperoni or like anything like that. But if it wasn't cheese pizzas, I would say like a spicy hot honey pizza with like chicken or something. It's pretty good. And I ain't gonna lie, this may be a crazy take, but personally, pineapple on pizza is not crazy. It's not that bad. I like it. I like it. Yo, if y'all don't like it, it is what it is. But me personally, I feel like pineapple pizza is a pretty good combo. Sorry about that if I offended anybody. Your local drawing boy YouTube Roblox said, when will you be unbanned from JJS? When is your birthday? And what does it feel like to be famous? Well, I got some news for you, my boy. I am already unbanned. Yes, sir. Now, for the second question, when's my birthday? My birthday is on August 18th. That's the best month in the world. Sorry for all the other months. Y'all take second place. But number one, it gotta be August. It gotta be August. And then 18 is a perfect combo. Like 08, 18, phenomenal. Phenomenal combo. And for the third question, I'm not gonna lie. As weird as it seems, I don't really feel like I'm famous. Like, yes, I know I have like 1 million subscribers and everything, but since I'm faceless, I feel like my life outside of like just YouTube is pretty normal. You know what I mean? Like, people don't approach me or anything like that, so I don't really have any like in-person interactions. I mean, I guess on Roblox it feels pretty cool, like just seeing you guys like, yo, I watch your videos, like whenever I'm playing a game or something. But outside of that, it's pretty chill. Now, maybe if I start doing face cam videos, it might be a bit different. So hopefully when I'm going to like the store or like if I'm just walking down the street, I don't get like jumped by like 20 of you guys being like, yo, I watch your videos. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if my cut is bad, it might be bad, but hey, hopefully y'all don't catch me lacking. That might be my server. It's probably Shuba. Yep, it is. I knew it. It's always Shuba in my server. But I feel like it's pretty chill. iRob's question is, what is your favorite anime? I ain't gonna lie, iRob, undisputedly, without a single doubt, my favorite anime is Attack on Titan. The best anime of all time, by far. I ain't gonna lie. Like, for me, it's number one. The best story, the best plot twist, the best characters, the best villain and protagonist. It's a perfect anime, I feel like. It's the only anime where you can watch it a second time and you'll have a different experience, because then you can see little Easter eggs that you only find out later down in the anime. So it's like, it's absolutely crazy. So honestly, yeah, Attack on Titan number one. 114 Tempered asked, why did you change your avatar? And are you ever gonna do Blox Fruits or Demon Fall videos again? Now this right now is my current avatar, but before it was this, and then before that it was this, and then my OG avatar was this. Oh my goodness, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've worn this and it feels so weird seeing this again. But yeah, so this avatar I actually made when I was like 11 because I wanted to be like a ninja, but like a cool ninja. So I think the shirt was made like 2013, and then I also found these like pants right here that kind of match. So I was like, yo, what if I'm a ninja but with lava hair? So this is my original avatar, but I ain't gonna lie, after a while it became really hard to like make my avatar fit in thumbnails because it's so complicated. Like, it has so much stuff going on, like the shirt and the pants are so busy, and then like the different bandana, and then like the lava hair. It was just a lot going on. So I was like, man, what if I just simple it down a little bit to make the thumbnails better? And that's when I stumbled upon this character. Now obviously I still kept my bandana and the lava hair, but obviously my shirt and pants changed to something more official and cleaner, which is like a red suit. And I really like the red suit. I feel like it's a cool little touch. The only issue is my avatar is pretty dark for thumbnails. Like, having like the super black hands and like the super black face and the super black bandana made it really hard to stand out in thumbnails. So I was like, let me just make it more human-like. So then I took off the mask and I showed my face. You know what I mean? Now this obviously is kind of the same avatar, but it has no bandana, and it just has my face and my mouth and like the eyes. And I was rocking this for quite a bit, like a couple months. But then after a while, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I just got bored of it. I was like, like, it's cool and all, but it doesn't really like stand out for me. Like, I just got bored of the avatar. And also I realized the pants, they don't match the shirt, because like you see, like right here has like a little V right here, and then it just cuts off, meaning like these pants right here are not the same pants as the shirt. So I was like, I'm kind of bored of this. Let me try to change up a little bit. And then I was like, You know what will go good with this avatar? Some shades. And that's how I ended up on this avatar right here. Now, I really like this avatar because I feel like he looks really, really clean. And then also, the shades just make a nice little touch. But the only thing I didn't like about it is that with the lava hair, it wouldn't fit with the rest of the outfit. Because like the orange of the hair was too much with like the red glasses. So then I was like, what if I go bacon hair? And the bacon hair is pretty chill. But honestly, I was thinking, if there's any like avatar designers out there, if y'all want to make a new avatar in the catalog creator and like just show me like a cool avatar I can make, I might actually end up changing my avatar to whatever you guys make. So send me some screenshots of some avatar concepts you guys can come up with in my Discord server, and one of your suggestions could actually become my actual avatar. Now, the only thing I will request is to keep like the red theme. I obviously, for all of my outfits, I gotta have a little bit of red in them because, you know, red is my favorite colors. But also, if you guys like this avatar, just let me know, because I think the avatar is pretty chill. Now, the second question is a pretty popular question on like, why did I quit Blox Fruit / Demonfall / AUT, or like why did I stop making videos on those games? And I'm not gonna lie, each game has their own reason, but specifically for Blox Fruits, I kind of just got bored of the game. The grind got too much for me, and also number two, I felt like they were going too long without updates, and I beat the game already. Like, I had already gotten every single thing in the game, and then once the Dragon Rework update dropped, I already got everything in that update in like a day. So then I was like, man, I'm kind of bored now. So I was like, let me go try out Battlegrounds. Now, obviously, that wasn't the best idea because as soon as I switched over, the strongest Battlegrounds went a year without updates as well. So that was pretty bad as well. But it was still fresh to me because I had never played Battlegrounds before that. I mean, I did play a little bit, but I didn't really play that much. So even though they went a year without updates, they still had a lot more content for me to check out. So that was pretty fun. And also, I was hearing some of my YouTuber friends, they were getting banned from the game for some pretty dumb reasons. And I was like, man, I don't want to do that no more. And then obviously, another major game on my channel is AUT. For y'all who don't know, AUT is A Universal Time, and it's actually like the third most popular video on my channel. This right here is like an old JoJo game where like you could collect different stands, but also different powers from other animes. And I mainly stopped playing this game because they reset my data twice, and I got tired of having to regrind everything. Like this video right here took 5 days of just grinding, and then another 7 days of editing. So that was pretty bad. And then I just lost it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna stop doing that. And another game I stopped playing was Demonfall. And honestly, I love Demon Slayer games. Demonfall was actually one of my favorite games to play ever before, like on Roblox. The issue was they just stopped updating, and also the game got so buggy because there was no more updates, and then Roblox kept changing. So then I was like, this game is not even playable no more. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try a different game. I feel like the common theme of why I stopped playing games was because of lack of updates, which kind of makes sense. I need to ask, when will you face reveal? I ain't gonna lie, this is definitely the most popular question you guys asked, and honestly, let me just go ahead and face reveal right now. All right, here we go, guys. Right now, my camera's on. I see the light is on. I'm not sure if it's connected, but here we go. Once I press this, you guys will see my camera. In 3, 2, 1, and... oh, dang it. Oh, brother. Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh. Okay, well, it looks like my camera hub is not working. It's supposed to be connected right now, so I'm not sure why it's not working. Obviously, my camera's not working, but this right here is my baby picture. All right, you see your boy? Hold on now. Like, obviously, this is a crazy baby picture, but you see your boy? He got that drip on, though. Ever since I was a baby, I had that drip on. You feel me? Now, this is obviously me sitting in front of the Leaning Tower of Italy, and fun fact, it's actually leaning. In this picture, I think I was like 2 or 3 years old, but damn, that's crazy. Y'all got my face reveal. I'm surprised I'm showing this, but your boy was not ready for that picture. I was like, you know what? I was low-key posing for that picture, though. Look at me. I was low-key posing on that. Okay. Yeah, you see that jacket? You see the pants? You see the shoes? I'm telling you, at one point, I was the drippiest 3-year-old in the world. And then right here, we got the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So I might have been like 4 or 5 years old at this point, but yeah. Yo, hopefully y'all don't flame me as a baby, because that'd be kind of crazy. But all right, though, if that picture's way too outdated, I think on my Twitter account, I don't know if it's still up, but on my Twitter account, I posted a more recent picture a while ago. Let's see, I ain't gonna lie, do not post my Twitter account anymore, but hey, still follow me up. I might be active again, but I remember a while ago, I think I posted, yeah, in 2023, I posted like a selfie, but like, I guess it's more of a recent picture than my baby picture, but I ain't gonna lie, that's all y'all getting for now. That's all y'all getting for now. But yeah, you know, I mean, your boy be working out. Y'all don't have to hit the gym, but make sure you're at least physically active in some way, shape, or before. Anyways, there we go. We got 2 face reveals. You know what I mean? The only difference is that my hair is not like this anymore. Right now, this is like in braids. I don't have it in braids anymore. I have like a big afro. But overall, the picture is still pretty accurate. Normal channel NAB asked, what is your favorite Roblox game besides JJS? I ain't gonna lie, that's a pretty good question, but it depends. If it's all time, I ain't gonna lie, all time it gotta be Prime Demon Fall. Prime Demon Fall and Prime Party Slayers were the #1 games on Roblox for me of all time. I ain't gonna lie. But if I have to give like currently, I'm gonna have to say Anime Battle Arena, bro. Anime Battle Arena, if y'all don't know what it is, it's basically a fighting game where you choose different anime characters to face off against other anime characters. But the cool thing is they have so many characters. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And also currently they are adding a lot of JJK characters. Like we got Itadori, we got Gojo, they got Sukuna. They even got my boy Choso right here, man. But right now, out of all the JJK characters, my favorite character gotta be Jogo, because he got the J. Cole skin, which is my favorite rapper of all time. Shout out to my boy J. Cole. But yeah, this game is pretty fun. This map though, I don't like it. But you gotta just go ahead and find somebody and just start boxing with them. Come on. And then the cool thing is you fight against so many characters, you don't even know who you can be facing off against. In this game, you can actually have Goku versus Gojo versus Ichigo. All right, well, he got me. And the crazy part is, the past 30 days, I got more hours on ABA than I do on JJS. So yeah, I got 41 hours on ABA and only 16 hours on JJS, which is pretty crazy. And then 8 hours on +1 speed keyboard escape. But also, let me know how you guys would like me to do the face reveal. Would you want me to make a whole video where I'm saying like, oh, KG face reveal? Or should I just one day pop out my face cam and then like record a video as if it's normal and then like not say anything about it? I don't know. Let me know, because I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to that boy Dream, but I definitely do not want to have a dream situation with my face reveal. That was probably one of the worst case scenarios you could have. But yeah, definitely let me know how you guys would like me to do the face reveal. Y'all saw baby Kitty G before anything. There's still a bunch of more questions left, but I might have to leave that for a part 2. So hey, thank you guys for watching, and as always, Kitty G.